This is an on record, right here I'm gonna say it, one of the best, if not the best formulated intra-workout supplement that I've ever used, and I'm excited to bring you guys the full breakdown today. Welcome inside my home, welcome inside the FIHQ. I'm Fitness Informant founder and CEO Ryan Buckett here with 100% honest, no bullshit review of what happens to be one of my favorite supplements ever made. From a brand that I respect more than many brands in the space, NutraBio. NutraBio Leg Day is what we are talking about today. This is an on record, right here I'm gonna say it, one of the best, if not the best formulated intra-workout supplement that I've ever used. And I'm excited to bring you guys the full breakdown review here today. We're gonna talk about Leg Day on 5 different categories. First, we're gonna talk about the ingredient profile, what's in NutraBio Leg Day. Second, we're talking about the effectiveness. Third, we're gonna talk about flavor. Fourth, we're gonna talk about mixability. Finally, we're gonna talk about value and whether or not this is worth the price of admission. So let's dive into NutraBio Leg Day. If you're familiar with the brand NutraBio, know this. It is basically like Intra-Blast and Super Carb got together, had a child. They got the best attributes from Intra-Blast, they got the best attributes from Super Carb, and they even got a couple additional attributes from, who knows, maybe an X, but it's a phenomenal formula. Let's dive into this formula here. You're gonna start out with your carb complex right away. So fully transparent label, just like every time you get a NutraBio supplement. You get 25 grams of cluster dextrin, which is gonna be HBCD carbohydrates. To me, this is the highest quality carb source on the planet today when it comes to sports nutritional supplementation. Doesn't spike blood glucose, doesn't spike insulin, doesn't cause bloat, digests quickly, gets into your system, restores glycogen stores, so therefore you can keep going and going and going like the fucking Energizer Bunny. Then you get D-ribose at 5 grams. So cluster dextrin, you get 25 grams of that. D-ribose at 5 grams. D-ribose has been shown to help prolong endurance events, athletics, muscle or weightlifting as well, because it helps replenish your body's natural ATP source, which is the source that drives what we do. This is technically going to be a simple carbohydrate, but it's an ingredient that I know Mark Blazer and the NutraBio team believe in. It's an ingredient that I also believe in here at FI. The next is probably the most exciting part of this formula, because you just don't see this in intra-workouts. Typically when you think intra-workouts, you're thinking, okay, either I'm going to use a BCAA or an EAA. That's what intra-workout to me means. Well, that is going to change, because this intra-workout, again, we just talked about the carb complex. Now let's talk about the nootropic complex, what they call the Leg Day Performance Matrix. It gets L-Dopa at 150 milligrams. This is the precursor to dopamine. So dopamine, it makes you feel good. It helps improve cognition, improve memory, improve basically focus. Now, when you're in the gym and you're working out, especially intra-workout, keeping your focus and keeping tunnel vision, hate that fucking thing, but you keep that tight, and then you can lift better, have a better overall workout. Then you're gonna get Elevate ATP at 150 milligrams. Great ingredient, helps your body generate more ATP naturally. It's not putting exogenous ATP in your system, but it helps your body produce more ATP. I just mentioned earlier that ATP is the driving force behind our workouts. That's what we want. That's also what creatine helps with as well. Neurofactor used at 100 milligrams. This is coffee berry extract. Neurofactor, sort of a new age ingredient. It's been around for a while, but we see it more and more here in the space. What I like about Neurofactor is there's awesome studies behind it in terms of improving cognition. It's an awesome ingredient. You can check out fitnessinformant.com. We have an in-depth article on Neurofactor. You're getting it in an intra-workout, people. Lastly, you're getting Synactive at 50 milligrams, formerly known as Actogen. Synactive is awesome in terms of it helps basically boost output in the gym. It reduces fatigue. It's an overall an amazing ingredient. Again, you can go to fitnessinformant.com and learn more about Synactive as well, but just know it's dosed correctly here in Leg Day. Then you're gonna get your Intra-Blast aminos. You're gonna get your 9 essential amino acids, which you get 7.6 grams of that. 5 of the 7.6 grams come from BCAAs, branched chain amino acids. It's 2-to-1-1 ratio. So you're gonna get 2,500 milligrams of leucine, which is the key that starts the mTOR engine. Then you're gonna get isoleucine and valine, but the ingredient here that you're gonna get that's not part of basically what we're talking about here in terms of EAAs is gonna be L-ornithine hydrochloride at 1 gram. Just an overall great ingredient that's been used for a multitude of different things, but helps aid in blood flow, helps aid in muscle recovery, and we get it here in the amino matrix. Electrolyte and hydration optimizer. Start with 2 grams of taurine. Taurine helps regulate electrolytes, can also lead to strength output. This is great because obviously we're gonna get electrolytes here in this part of leg day. Calci K, which is calcium at 667 milligrams, can actually help improve blood flow, help improve overall performance. Who doesn't want more calcium in their diet? Calci K is cool because it's the highest bioavailability form of calcium available, and it's right here in leg day. Cocoa Pure, coconut water powder, 500 milligrams, great dosage of this, helps with hydration. I have seen this up to 1 gram before, so could they have added more? Sure, but I think 500 milligrams is more than enough here in this formula. Pink Himalayan sea salt, I'm a huge advocate of pink salt. I use it pre-workout to help with hydration and pumps. Ding, ding, ding. 393 milligrams used here. The reason why they probably didn't use more, because I recommend 1 to 2 grams, is it's gonna impact the overall taste of the product. Then you get sodium phosphate and dimagnesium malate as albumin at different dosages. This is gonna be your electrolytes here. This is what you are looking for in this part. The last ingredient here is estrogen, used at 50 milligrams, which helps with ingredient absorption. Just fucking packed overall. Excuse my language, but not excuse my language. This thing is fucking loaded from top to bottom in terms of ingredients. I like the use of the high quality carb source. I love the use of the cognitive components in this product. Obviously, essential amino acids and ornithine is awesome to have, and then having different things in the hydration complex like taurine, coconut water powder, etc. is going to be extremely beneficial. One of the best profiles I've seen from top to bottom, and that translates into overall effectiveness. Like, I definitely could tell the difference between using leg day and not using leg day because I dragged ass a little bit more when I didn't use it because my body loves carbs. And when I go into a workout depleted of carbs, say I just have protein-rich meal, but not a lot of carbs, or maybe those carbs haven't gotten in my system yet, I can tell the difference. The nice thing about having a product like leg day, those carbs get in your system quickly, and your body utilizes them quickly. It helps fuel your workout. You can definitely tell the difference. Cognition improved. Now, my pre-workouts that I take typically has a nootropic component to it, but having it here too is not going to hurt. Overall, it's a very effective intra-workout product. Love it. Actually, I think it's probably the most effective intra-workout that I've actually had. And in the past, my most effective intra-workout was something probably from NutraBio in terms of Super Carb. But again, this is like Super Carb and Intra-Blast had a baby and took best of both worlds. Flavor-wise, here's a struggle for NutraBio because right now we only have 2. We have sweet tea and blueberry lemonade. Now, they're not flavors that jump off the paper at somebody and says, hey, pick me, pick me. In fact, I wouldn't buy these 2 flavors, if I'm completely honest with you, in a Rolodex of flavors. So why they picked them, I'm not sure. Sweet tea kind of is a NutraBio thing. I mean, they taste fine. Sweet tea tastes like sweet tea. It's just not something I want to drink for 32 ounces. Blueberry lemonade was a lot more refreshing than I thought it was going to be. It was actually quite enjoyable for a while, but then it kind of wears off. So I would like NutraBio to expand their flavor, especially on something like this, which should be a lot easier to flavor, especially with the carbs in it. Something like a mango pineapple, a fruit punch. Some of the more traditional flavors I think that people enjoy to sip on would be better, but this is sweet tea here. Again, if you love sweet tea, you're gonna love it. If you love blueberry lemonade or something that's refreshing in that nature, it's not bad. The one area in which NutraBio Leg Day struggles a lot is going to be mixability. Now, the reason being is we're dealing with almost a 50-gram serving size, and the directions say put it in 32 to 64 ounces of water. So 1 scoop in 32, 2 scoops in 64 ounces of water. It just doesn't dissolve. And you'll see from the video that we're showing you here, I put it in a big jug because I didn't have a shaker cup big enough to hold 32 ounces of water. But even after shaking it vigorously for a little bit and then pouring it back into a clear glass, you see the particles floating. Listen. At the end of the day, I'm not going to let the mixability deter me from trying or buying this product because I'm buying this product for the profile and the effectiveness, and that's a 10 out of 10 on this product. Does it have poor mixability? The answer is yes. The mixability, at best is a 6 out of 10. But you're going to have that with 50 grams. So just keep shaking it up as you go. Just understand that this is a performance-enhancing, dietary, legalized supplement, which the mixability just so happens to suck. So there is that. In terms of value, this thing does retail for over 50 bucks. It's $55 for 20 servings. That is a lot of money. And it's a lot of money to a lot of people because a lot of people don't think of the intra-workout category in this manner. They think it's a BCA. They think it's an EAA. They think 20, 30 bucks max intra-workout is what they spend. But they'll be willing to spend $50 to $60 on proteins and pre-workouts. Let me tell you this. This product here will do more for your gains than any pre-workout on the planet. Revert your thinking. Peri-workout nutrition, pre, intra, and post-workout nutrition is more important than any pre-workout. So if you're one of the people watching this or reading the review and you say, $55, Ryan, you're fucking insane, I'm going to tell you that you're wrong. I'm not insane. I just put my dollars to where they're gonna help me the most. And intra-workout nutrition is one of those areas. You can use promo code INFORMANT. That's gonna save 10%. That will actually knock it below the $50 mark. Again, let me just reiterate this though. If you're a casual lifter or a casual person in the gym, this product's not for you guys. This is not a product made for you. But if you are a lifter who is concerned and who is in tune with what's going on, you're lifting 5-6 days a week and you want to take your shit to the next level, this here is a supplement for you. So there's a difference. There's a customer for this. Again, if you're a casual lifter, you're not the customer. You can buy this product by using the link below. Use the promo code INFORMANT. Save 10% off. If you want to read more about this product, there's a link below in the description box. It takes you to fitnessinformant.com. You can read more in-depth review on NutraBio Leg Day. Subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the red subscribe now link here below. Make sure you follow us on our social media channels. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Check out our podcast. It's called The Iron Union Podcast on iTunes, Spotify, and all podcast platforms. And for more supplement reviews, rankings, deals, news, workout routines, and nutrition plans, visit us on our official website. We're online, fitnessinformant.com.